Thank you. I speak up. Hi, everybody. Just warming up a little bit. I have 3 questions, and I would like you to vote. Okay. So first question is about this picture. This is an oil and canvas image, and I would like to know whether you like it or not. Please raise your hand if you like it. Okay. And please raise your hand if you dislike. It's more about dislike, yes? This is a big data thing. And if you actually may happen to buy it, how much money you can afford or you want to give it to bring it home. Please select. Also put the dollar and also the Bitcoin, the forint, and your currency, the one. So just to make some reference. So who would give it $100? Please raise your hand. Okay, $100, good. And $1,000? Wow. And $10,000? No, not really. And $100,000 or $1 million? 1 million. Ah, thank you very much. And please guess who is the painter of this image. You know Pablo Picasso, a famous Spanish painter. Rami Malek, Oscar winner actor. It's my brother. A robot or a chimpanzee? So, Pablo Picasso. No. Rami Malek? No. My brother? Yeah, almost. A robot? Yeah. And a chimpanzee? No chimpanzee. So I will tell you the right answer at the end of the presentation. So here we are in the jungle of words. It's all about industrial revolution now, and how to begin this, how to start with this buzzword here. These are really influencing our future, and I was really interested how is it present in our life, in our everyday life, and also was really interested about any relationship with South Korea and Hungary, and certain perspective. That's why I checked Google Trend to see whether I can find these words in the Google searches in South Korea or in Hungary. What do you think? So what I found in South Korea, these are the most, the searches we are really popular in overall categories. So first of all, I was lost like in Alice in Wonderland because I don't have a clue about any of your signages, and then I translated with Google Translate, and I picked with yellow all these items which are also popular in Hungary. And for Hungarians, I translated it. So this is the overall category on the left-hand side top. And this is the World Cup. I guess this is a soccer World Cup. And then this is the Winter Olympic Games. Maybe I'm wrong, please correct me. And this is Freddie Mercury, which is the people. Yeah, is it right? Yeah, okay. And this is a film, the 4th position, most popular films in South Korea, at least in search. This is the Bohemian Rhapsody. It's all about, it's related to Freddie Mercury. And the 5th place, this is Deadpool. This is also really popular in Hungary, but the rest is not even know of them. And I am afraid I forgot this. Please help me out. What's this? Yes, okay, the same thing, yeah. So it seems it's this industrial revolution not really present in our society right now, although it will shape our future or near future dramatically, and perhaps people are not related to more technology, but more about human stories, like Freddie Mercury and the Queen. And actually, Rami Malek got Oscar Prize for his acting. And in his Oscar nomination speech, he said that it's a film about a gay man who is an immigrant, struggling with his identity, trying to figure it out himself out. So whether it's more about identity rather than technology that we have to solve now. And it's all about values. And if artificial intelligence supporting our values, I think it's more than welcome. If not, I think it's better to forget it. And on the image, you can see Rami Malek. It's better than Freddie Mercury. It's really strange. He's more stronger, actually pushing aside Freddie Mercury. Maybe the representation of Rami Malek is better than the real Freddie Mercury itself. So they like twins, but in South Korea, the number of twins is also emerging because of some certain technologies. So it's rather strange as well. So perhaps same identities or same bodies will be more present in your culture as well, like here in Hungary. So actually I'm also a twin, but most confusingly I'm not an identical twin, but a non-identical twin, although our parents for a certain age of time rise up like identical twins. So we are those two strange-looking guys in an opal dress in a nursery school. Actually, my brother, it's a graphic designer and a painter, who is also dealing with networks and objects changing in time, losing and gaining some identities. So in the 17th century here in Europe, the self-reflection was really high. And John Locke, an English philosopher, got some really strange questions, and those questions actually could not be answered yet, and we don't have a common understanding any of those. So these are the self-portraits of Rembrandt van Rijn, a Dutch painter, in a sequence of time, but we can really ask whether it is the same person or not. These are different person or one person in sequence in time, and we can have also the strange questions about him. For instance, there is something permanent and eternal in one person. Did he have the same consciousness and identity throughout his lifetime or not? Could old Rembrandt remember and understand all the things young Rembrandt had got in his mind? If there's heaven or afterlife, in which body and in which state of mind the painter will be reborn again? So, as far as I can see, although I'm not a philosopher, we cannot find the right answer now. What we can tell, actually, we are twins of our yesterday life. Rembrandt, perhaps none of those in the images, or maybe all of those. The answer is really blurred, and we can choose your personal answers. Okay. This is a project was introduced in a new book of Seth Steven Davidovits. It's about data mining and how data mining, which is like a hard fact based, let's say, science, how can be connected to social science. So according to him, we are in the front of a new revolution where the social science, which is based on vague experiences, tests, and some intuitions, can be turned really a hard science, meaning that we have a window right now into a human mankind and feelings and behaviors, and we can really now examine people through big data. What you can see here is just like a project. It's United States high school graduates, all the images layered on each other in decades, and then you can see some changes in the faces, also male and female, but most importantly, people begin to smile on the images. But also, we can develop this item further when we expand the whole question through all the time. So it meaning that all these questions have to be asked for a longer period of time. And even these images are really disturbing and annoying. Perhaps this is a post-human future, but I don't think it's all about artificial intelligence. It's more about our fears of the future, fears of the change, and also it's all about fearing losing control ourselves, and also losing controls about what we created. So, nice project. We have just not finished. It was a competition. It's all about time. It's a heritage building. I show you some images. It's all about the World Heritage Site in Budapest City Center. This is the facade where we have to keep, because a protected facade and a protected environment. This is the interior. This is a former banking hall. It was built at the same time when my grandmother was born, so it was more than 100 years ago. So at that time we made a completely different building here in Hungary. So the banking hall has got a really, really charming interior and really delicate chamfered glazed facade, skylight and chandelier. This is how we transform it to a retail area on the ground floor. But the most interesting part for us was the courtyard, where we introduced a new element which was developed from the old building, using its context and the original material, turn it into something really new, but keep it as a continuation. So this is the cross section. The ground floor is the retail, which is a light blue, which is office, and the top is a sky roof garden and some apartments. So this is how it looks from the office level. This is the sky terrace. This is the rooftop apartment. This is the overview on the roof. And this is all above. So, some images. This is the Belmont family, invented by a French artist group. And they have a deep learning program, and they got the program from 14th century, took 50,000 images and learned all of them, what the program should know about the portrait painting. And this is the result. Actually, they set up a family tree, and this is the members of the families. So I can see these images as artificial intelligence see the humankind right now. And so that image was quite famous because this October it was sold in New York, almost $500,000. And the author of the image, this is the logarithm or algorithm, it's written there, and it's quite uncertain who was the painter, who is the money to be paid, and actually, is it art or not? But according to Obvious Art, this is the French group, they say this is something new, and we will see how we can go on with it. Thank you very much.